Right, back to it. Let's check our map out again, shall we? So we went up there. Oh, we should make our tier 2 GPS satellite too. Yeah, so this is just random caves. We know that there's the quartz underneath, which is cool. Then there's this big kind of weird thing over here. I guess we could explore that a little bit. And then this is where the sand bowl was. So if we go beyond the top of the ship and then go south, and we can loop back around and go down the sandfall back to that little base. This way. So we want to follow where the ship is pointing, basically. And that'll lead us towards that rocky archway valley. There's a pass through to the left. Oh, there's like some pillars holding up a thing over here. That looks more interesting. I really wish that I could upgrade my jetpack. But that's what we need the Osmium for. Oh, this is the right way. Yeah. So what's in here? Anything interesting? Or is it just random caves? Super alloys, okay. Cave with super alloy. Good to know. Oh, and a box. Nothing hugely useful. I'm actually just going to leave that. Getting quite picky on what I collect along the way at the moment. So there's just super alloy in that container. Oh, hello. You are not. Find a weird door in a cave. Huh. Well, I can't do anything with you right now. But that's good to know. Anything up here? Feels like there should be a container up here. Well, there's one down here. Just a normal storage crate. Again, not going to bother with those right now. Are the sort of thing I'd have to clear out later. Alright, so that was... yeah, that ship was pointing the way to this cave. Okay. Good to know. Still no osmium, but good to know. Small piece of wreckage up here. This is just a crashed satellite. Open debris. Ooh, blueprint. Take the rods. The high density. Okay, interesting. We can just make a screen. And decode. Tier 3 agility boots, okay. I do have an oxygen canister on me. But I think we now just go zooming straight back to where we were. Because I want to see what those tier 3 agility boots require to make. Because they increase your running speed. I guess we're using our jetpack most of the time, so maybe not as useful as they used to be. Oh, there was the container down there too. I can't remember if I emptied that out. I don't think so. There's a lot of there and back again and going on at the moment. Maybe I should have just deconstructed the advanced crafting thing so I could take that with me. That's fine. We have more materials here if we need them. Oh. Okay, it's just at this one. Okay, well, I really would have expected... okay, explosive powder, we don't know how to make that. I would have expected these to now be at the advanced one by now. Okay, so weird cave with an interesting door. Good to know. And we still need to find osmium. Which I can't help but feel is probably going to be much closer to our starting position. Hey, Razor! Sorry, didn't see your message. Focused on not suffocating. And still trying to find where osmium might be. Oh, there's a container. Uranium rod, alright. Again, we'll take the high density loot. And the aluminium can be annoying to find sometimes. Still no more golden crates. I was kind of expecting to find some more of those up this way, but I'm probably just looking quite in the right places. Oh, there's another little cave thing over here. Or is this just into the uranium cave? No, this is just a little chasm. Alright, yep, this is the uranium cave. Okay, so we found that earlier. Cool. Oh, speaking of golden chests, there we go. We did find one. Golden effigy. I assume it's okay to deconstruct those once I've found them. Well, that means we probably want to head back to our main base to place that down. I need to make a separate little trophy room. Seems pretty comfy, at the same time I'm not sure I'd want to play it. That's fair. Yeah. It's kind of up there with likes of Truck Sim and stuff like that, where you've got to be the right mentality to want to play it, I think. I mean, some more sulfur. Actually, we can find sulfur easily enough. I prefer this style of game to the likes of Satisfactory, at least, because there's a lot more exploration involved in this. There's a lot more variety in what you're doing. It's not just make the thing to make more thing. It's got less story beats and less stuff going on than the likes of Subnautica, obviously, so it kind of falls down to that if you want that sort of experience. Is there anything up here at all? A little crate. I'm going to make a staging base, or just an oxygen refill at the very least. Iron and silicon if I want to make crafting. I need some food, actually, is the other thing. But yeah, I can definitely get that it's not for everyone. I could imagine a lot of people just being completely bored by this. I kind of like it. It's, yeah, very exploration heavy, obviously. But with a decent amount of just exploration with crafting as well. It complements itself quite well. I was talking about this earlier in the session. You kind of go through phases where you alternate. Okay, I need to craft a bunch of stuff. And then it's, okay, now I need to explore a bunch. Like, at the moment I'm locked on a particular thing that I need to find to explore. So it's almost like rando, except I don't know I don't actually know anything about the game in the first place. I need some iron. Okay, there's an invisible wall. That's always fun. I also have a lot of forgiveness for the game in the fact that I believe it's made by, like, 2 people. So, you know, I can forgive quite a lot of trespasses for that fact alone. Where's mine? Like, the fact that the resources are just so randomly scattered around generally is kind of weird. But at the same time, it's useful. So I can't knock it too much. I mean, this is a cool biome. I like this. It's a very cozy game. If you're in the mindset of you just wanting to, yeah, not have to think too much. It's a little bit more interactive than Truck Simulator, I guess. I don't care about the rest of that. The worst part is just the same thing in a lot of these style of games where I don't know if I'm going to miss little bits. Like, I've found a couple of those golden chests, which is cool. But I bet there's more around, and unless you comb everywhere, it becomes difficult to know what you may miss. And while this does have a map, at least, I did manage to launch a GPS satellite. I do have a mapping screen now, so I can see the surface level of the planet at least. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too helpful because it just uncovers everything for you on the surface level. There's no, like, fog of war. So that means I don't know, or it doesn't tell me where I haven't been versus where I have been. Like, I know in my mind, okay, I've been there, I've been there. But that's only good to an extent. I found this one already, I think, didn't I? I think so? I'll take the 300. I quite like it when there's a more granular fog of war style, where you only highlight the area immediately around you. Like, if it showed me the terrain in a sort of muted colour, but it only became vivid when I'd explored it, then that would be handy. Or if there was like a filter between, like, the satellite map versus the individual tracking map, like it knew it could overlay, okay, this is where you've been, versus this is what exists. I do appreciate the jetpack, though. I have been loving it. I can probably go up over those arches, but I don't really care right now. It's an interesting rocky outcropping here. It almost looks like a signpost. We're getting low on oxygen again, too. And I've already burnt my backup base resources, but I do have a spare oxygen canister. This is an interesting biome through here. Oh, there's a big building up here. Well, that's interesting. Well, I have my oxygen canister for now, and then I think first order of business is now to scrounge materials to make staging base. Iron, iron, silicon, iron, titanium, another cobalt, another titanium, I think. Yep. Okay. And let's just make a base right here. Oh, there's a crate as well. That's handy. Potentially. Magnesium and iron. Okay. That's why I gave myself plenty of time. And one more iron would be good. Is there any in here? No, but there's other stuff that I didn't need to pick up. Never mind. One more iron, please. Oh, you know what? I should just deconstruct that container. Just empty it and deconstruct it. Here we go. Like, there is the element of that you're terraforming the planet as you go, so you have that extra progress, which is kind of fun. That makes it a little bit different. Stick a window down here. Crafting station, iron and silicon. Let's just empty out this. Silicon. Another iron. Another silicon. Like, you can quite freely make more bases wherever you go, because the requirements are so low for it. It's kind of like in Subnautica, but in Subnautica you couldn't always find titanium, for example, or yeah, you didn't always have the basic materials close at hand. I want 2 of those. Let's put a couple of those in there. Yeah, like, you couldn't always find the basic materials, so there was no guarantee that you were always going to be able to set up even just a basic powered base. You could always set up a base in order to use as a respawn, if you accepted that you were just going to death warp. But if you were playing hardcore styles, obviously that's not tenable. Okay, what's in here then? Is there something up here? Yep, there's a container. Okay, lots of stuff, but nothing hugely useful. Pretty much just going to be taking stuff from that container and putting it in my own. What are you? Tier 3 heater. Okay. Well, I can deconstruct you and make you again further away. Or in my place. There's a lot of these solar panels. Can I deconstruct? Oh, I can deconstruct all of these solar panels. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, you put those to good use. Let's just empty out that. Right, now we need to get out of here again. That's the other problem, is we kind of fell down. Ah, here we go. We use this to get back up again. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Well, we can use this base. Use this area to our advantage. We can now make a big locker. Good. Okay. I think we just empty out pretty much everything, don't we? Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that, and then just take back the essentials. We don't have any space food. That's interesting. That's a worry. Maybe we make a seed, like a food grower, but that's going to take a while. That's concerning. Because I'm actually getting low on food. That's not normally a problem I have, because these bases usually have tons of food in them. So that's interesting. I can just jump up and over, I don't need to use the other stuff. Well, let's deconstruct that. We've got lots of materials now. There's still stuff inside. Okay, deconstruct that. The tier 2 heater. What are you? These are big satellites. I can't deconstruct you though, can I? No. Funny that. Where's the heater? Here it is. Cool. I don't like that I might die of hunger. Not wild about that. Which does mean that I should be prioritizing just going back to my normal base right now. Let's now stick the tier 3 heater in the corner. Let's now stick these solar panels outside. So now they're being useful instead of just being salvage. Let's take the golden seeds, the fertilizer, the rods, the golden effigy, more fertilizer, bio nugget, all of this stuff. Good. And sure, that seed as well. Those. That's fine. We'll leave the rest. Oh, we have water, so we can take water. Maybe that means we can fit some more stuff in. Yeah, not a hell of a lot, but sure. Okay, let's move. We need food. Let's go back to one of our other bases. I mean, we might also find some containers along the way that have food in them. Sometimes that happens. I think I'm going the right way, question mark. That's the thing, is you may get a mapping screen. Yes, here's the sandfall. You get a mapping screen, but you don't get a HUD chip or anything. You don't get a PDA map. Not that I could ascertain anyway. Oh, hello. Okay, we're getting sidetracked, but please be osmium. This is a very colourful cave. There's a container over there. Please have food. Darn. I guess I shouldn't be getting sidetracked then. Food does tick down pretty slowly. But there's going to come a point that I'll have pushed too far. Where does this go under? Oh, some more ice. Still no food. God damn. And you haven't melted. Interesting. It feels like I'm meant to encounter this from the other direction. There's been a few cases where it feels like I'm meant to have only unlocked things at a later point. But that somehow I've managed to shortcut them or something? I don't know. Either way, this does not appear to be my osmium location. But these are very funky caves. Very cool LED lightings, essentially. Yeah, food takes forever to drain, at least. Down the sandfall. Where there was super alloys just loose underneath as well. Which is kind of funny. And let's go this way. This was through the sulfur cave, or sulfur area, wasn't it? Yeah. Maybe we'll find some more containers around here too. I should have stopped off at my other base as well, because my oxygen's actually getting low. Let's go do that real quick, because I don't want to asphyxiate. I don't have another canister. Oh, I do have another canister left. Okay, well, let's not use it though if I don't have to. We'll go around this side. Hop into here. Fill up on oxygen, at least to the extent that we need to. Good. Onwards. Crate? Food? No food. Okay. I have so much food back in my base, but I generally only travel with like one bit at a time, because that's usually plenty to keep me going. Oh, this is the chasm that went through here. Okay, I'm further from my main base than I thought, which is not ideal. It is easy to lose track of distance in this. Kind of been working my way around in a giant arc, I think. And I haven't explored far to the south yet, so I think that's the next thing I need to do. That's probably the bit that I'm missing, is there was a pathway just to the south of where the life pod originally was, and I haven't been back. Hey, space food. That helps. There's also, I'll have some beans grown back here that I should have harvested ages ago. Plant seeds in there, beans. Let's harvest those. I need to plant those golden seeds now. So, it's 4 silicon, 2 magnesium, 2 aluminium. Okay, another one of them. Another one of them. Golden seed, and what are you? You're 400%, you're only 300%? Yeah. Well, I can just make more, can't I? I don't need to replace anything, I can just make more. And then we want to go south. If nothing else, because I want to see what it looks like down where my life pod first was. I have picked this area clean of silicon, I think. There's our lake. There we go. So our life pod is now flooded, I'm fairly sure. It's now turned into, like, life pod 3. Cool. Put some more grass spreaders down. Oh, flower spreader. That's what the other thing, wasn't it? Yeah, now that we have fertilizer, we can now make flower spreaders. Yes. Magnesium. There was tons of magnesium over here. I think there's some in my base as well, but hey, I'm out. So I should also look at like algae spreader and stuff as well now. Now that I have a lake. Fertilizer. What was an algae spreader? There we go. Oh, that needed an eggplant. Right. Okay, so we want to swap the bean seeds for eggplant seeds. Super alloy. And now we want some flowers. I kind of don't want to overlap, I feel. Maybe I do. Don't know. Let's make this a nice big flower field over here. Ah, there we go. Flowers on hostile planet. Craft your first flower spreader. I should also harvest the water from this atmospheric collector over here. It's not too far away. Clear that out, so that way I can then just stash them in a locker somewhere. Pisses me off that I need osmium just for the biolab. So I can't progress anymore on the, like, bio track. I mean, I don't mind it for some of the advanced tech, but it just doesn't seem to make much sense for a biolab. Because yeah, I need 2 osmium for the biolab. Yeah, I didn't need anything like that for a launch platform. Go figure. We could do another food grower as well, to be honest. Let's just do that. Why not? Have a second one. So then we can do like beans and stuff as well as eggplant. We can just be doing like one of each, essentially. Maybe even squash. Let's see what squash is like. And hey, maybe we make some more. Why not? We've got plenty of energy production at the moment, so... And let's put the beans back in there. We only have the 3 types at the moment. So beans... That's heavy rain now. Yeah, that rain is really coming down now. Liquid water, we're getting towards lakes. I mean, we have a lake. We don't have any more messages, do we? No. Yeah, power, we're still good on at the moment. We're starting to eat up things again. I mean, we do have 3 biodomes, so I mean, there is that. We can get rid of our launch platform whenever we're not using it, to be honest. But we can also just make a ton more tier 2 solar panels whenever we feel like it, basically. Gas extractor is the next thing to unlock there, but that's at 100 megapascals and we're only at 7. So yeah, that's where we're getting gated. We're halfway to the tier 2 biodome. I feel we're ahead on that by quite some margin. Tier 4 heater, we're nowhere near. Lake water collector, we're not even halfway there. That's really heavy rain. Okay, well, I guess we just go get wet. 41%. I kind of want to wait until that is grown before moving on. I just need to put my effigies down somewhere. I'm just going to get rid of the recycling machine. It's not useful. I was hoping that would give me the tier 2 deconstruction, but it didn't. I need 1 more iron. I could deconstruct one of these containers, to be honest. Whatever. Whoa, torrential rain. Proper tropical storm now. Our atmospheric water collector is probably going to be filling up very quickly. And I wanted the second iron so that now we can just put a desktop down here. We could probably put 2 desktops down, to be honest. But first one, so then we can just go like that, and then like that. Yeah, I feel we can fit like 6 on each, so if we run out of space, then we can make more. 45%, okay. Growth speed is 0.6. Wonder if there's any way of increasing that. You can't put like fertilizer in here or anything. And there doesn't appear to be a tier 2 food grower, so... Insert a seed in this to grow a flower. I mean, it feels like a waste of fertilizer, but at the same time, I'm sure I will be able to make my own fairly easily soon. Just gotta unlock that. And maybe I just want some flowers, alright? I don't even know what I can put in there, but... Where should I put the plant pot is the next question. How big is it? Oh, I can put it there. There we go. Nice. Open flower pot. What can I put in there? You? Lovely. Yeah, I like that. And it does produce oxygen, plus 5 ppq per second. Alright. What are these? I mean, these are only plus 2.4 and require energy. Wow, okay. So, yeah. Flower pots are good. They just do use fertilizer. 50% growth. Okay, we're halfway there. Right, so we don't want to go directly south past the lake until we can make a... let's grab some food. Until we can make an... Okay, I mean to grab it, not eat it, but hey, that works. Until we can make an algae spreader, so let's go this way instead. I love that I chucked just a single tier solar panel on top of the biodome, like that makes any bit of difference. So this has turned into a bit of a river over here too. Just as well I did get that golden chest that was up here, because that was probably going to get inundated at some point. Now, what is up with you guys up here? That's just cobalt still. More aluminium, good to know. Quite a lot of aluminium, in fact, so that's very good to know. Ooh, another blueprint chip. Oh, and the ingredients I need to make a screen to immediately decode it. Map! Microchip map. Okay, we're going back home, guys. You know how I was just saying about how I didn't have a map in my PDA? I think I now have a map in my PDA. Or at least the ability to have one. So that makes a huge difference. To think I could have had that so much earlier. That's assuming that the blueprints are static. I don't know if they're static. I don't know whether or not they are random. I suspect they might be random, given the fact that it doesn't tell you what they are each time. How do I make that? Obsidian. Okay, so I don't know where that is. Well, I did see on the map there's like a lava place to the... It's like the farthest southeast? So we'll get there, but not quickly. Okay, so never mind. We don't have explosive powder yet. What was the other thing I was gonna... Oh, I was gonna check out the tier 2 GPS as well. What do I need for that? Another compass, and 3 super alloys, and another rocket engine. Display points of interest on... I don't have super alloy rod yet. That need osmium as well. Okay, so I have some spare rocket engines at my other base. And then I just need to make another compass microchip. Which aren't cheap, must be said. 2 of those. Rocket engine needed iridium and 2 uranium. Like that. Okay, I think we have everything we needed now. And that'll upgrade our zoom level. Not the most useful thing in the world, but I may as well do it. Press the big red button. Hope that it goes up straight this time. We had one go off on a weird angle. I don't think we need to watch it, but... Let's check our mapping screen now. Oh, we don't have a mapping screen here. We only built it in the other place. Oops. We don't get that many messages, but let's just do like that. And then we can put map down. I kind of want map up on one of these though. So let's have messages and power down here. And then map can be up here. So I need another compass microchip.
A few moments later.
I want to keep the one that's actually in my head at the moment. There we go. Yeah, now we can zoom out a lot more. I'm not sure that's that useful, to be honest, but I want to be able to click and drag as well, but I can't. I can't even use the arrow keys. I have to use these. Oh well. Okay, so we haven't been that way yet. And we haven't been down there yet. This is our life pod area. And there was a way through. Oh, that was probably just there. That's probably not linking up down here. There's a big crater down the bottom. And there's the lava area. So obsidian would be down there. We just have to work our way all the way through where we just were. Keep going. ignore the archway for now and go south and get some obsidian and then work our way back if we want to. Because that gives us something else. I can't even remember what that gave us. What did that give us? Obsidian. That was the, yeah, the microchip. We kind of want that. Right. What else do we have that we want to get rid of right now? Lots of stuff. Oh, is that eggplant done? 76%. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that map discovery was not as exciting as I would have liked, but it does give us another goal. Do we have an oxygen thing? We do. Good. I mean, I can just make a base when I need to, but hey, it's good to have the backup. Just doubles our exploration ability. Okay, so lots more aluminium through here. Oh, there's a wreck of some description, and there's another box. Okay, will this be as productive as the last one? No. In fact, we could stuff some things in here. Actually, no, let's take that out. We need a silicon, and then we'll have what we need for a safety base. So we should try and get that, because the silicon is crucial because that's what you need to make the door. So here we go. So let's prioritize getting a couple of silicon. Right, we can now make a safety base. Now what is in here? Can I get inside? Through the front? This is just like a shuttle. Can't do that yet because I still don't have T2 deconstruction chip. I have no idea where I get that. Fabric, super alloy, aluminium, more fabric, blueprint. Display case. Okay. Not very useful. Thanks, game. We'll grab a couple of aluminium out, why not? But I don't need that much. Just eat one of those. Yeah, fine, we'll grab some of that out. Nothing else is that useful. Okay. A lot of cobalt, a lot of aluminium. A lot of crevices amongst all of these big rocks. Where do we put our next staging base, is the question. Ooh, there's some interesting stuff this way. I think I've found where to put my next staging base. It's a different style of building. Big, like, storage crate thing? Is there a hole on the top? Can I get up? No, there's just nothing. Okay, interesting. No way into that one. Oh, it's now red. Interesting. Are we about to get rained on again? Oh, a solar panel. Excellent, okay. Well, let's put a base down, because we're almost out of oxygen. And we can always move it if we need to. But for now... Oh, we can actually make one of those anyway. Sure. And then we can deconstruct this one. And make a second one. Why not? Just salvage the materials and make use out of them. Need silicon for that. Silicon. Let's just make another one of those, just in case we want it. Okay, lots of more solar panel stuff in here. Ooh, another blueprint. Excellent. Solar panel. More blueprints. Excellent, we came to the right place. Let's just empty out all of this stuff and I can just make a giant locker in the base, just to put everything in. Let's just put down another one of these. Let's make a... Can I make a big one? I can make a big one. Good. Can I make a blueprint screen again? I can. Tier 3 jetpack. I can't even make the Tier 2 one yet. Tier 3 GPS satellite. Okay. Not going to prioritize pursuing any of that right now, but I'm glad to have found them anyway. And let's just dump all of this stuff in here. Actually, let's just keep some stuff on us. We can make a blueprint screen that way. Alright. So that was that one cleared out. What about this one? Another solar panel. Some more random stuff. No more blueprints. No. Shouldn't get greedy. Let's make the other one of those though. Alright, and then more food. More seeds. So much water and stuff. Alright. We've probably got a little bit too much stuff. One more titanium and we've got enough to make another safety base. So that's handy. Let's just grab that now while I think of it. Anything else in this area? Some weird spiky area. Oh, another iridium cave. That's good to know. Ooh, ooh, blue crystals. Blue crystals. Osmium! Ah, finally. We know where to find osmium. Okay. Now, there's not much around here. There's like 6. And there's a lot more that looks like it's going to melt. 5 micro K. Okay. Now, is this the sort of place that I should then be putting an ore extractor? I need an iridium rod, aluminium, and superalloy. And then maybe I can put an ore extractor down. And it says that it's based on where it is in the world. Well, there's an... Oh, okay. We're almost there already. This is where osmium is, so does that mean that it's going to give me osmium? I need a superalloy. Oh, another osmium. Cool. There's enough iridium in here that I could make another rod anyway if I wanted to. I'm fairly sure there was a superalloy in the stuff that we picked up from these wreck areas. So we can make an ore extractor straight away. And see what the big deal is. 2, in fact. Excellent. I don't think I'll make 2 ore extractors. I'd need to make another iridium rod. But... because we've harvested all of what was loose on the ground. But we need a lot more of it. So I'm guessing that that means that we're meant to put one of these down here somewhere. And then this will eventually... Oh, it's going to make me iron? I don't want iron. Okay, so we're just going to have to place that down in random places, it seems. I bet iron is the default if it can't find anything else, presumably. What if I put it here? Still iron. Now, we got the achievement for placing it, but... I really thought that given that this is the cave that has the crystals in it, that that's where we would get it. Like, we would get those materials from placing it there. What if we... Can we place it down around here? Does this get us anything different? No. Still says iron. Okay, what about if we place it up here outside? Near all these weird pillars. I wonder what these are. Iron. Still. Seriously? Ugh. Okay, that's not as exciting as I hoped. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 currently, but we're going to need 2 of them, because we have 5 spare if we can find the right place to put down an ore extractor to get more of it. Well, I guess we move on. So that is a cave that has an amount of osmium in it. Maybe there's more caves around. What's this way? We can now upgrade our jetpack and stuff, at the very least, if we want to. Ice. Okay. I thought all the ice had melted by now. Oh yeah, so this is the way back to the life pod area. This, this container is almost submerged. Can we go into the water? We can swim. We can swim very fast, in fact. Okay. But obviously our O2 still drops. Where was our life pod? I thought it was over here somewhere. I think it might be over here. Yep. With a wind turbine and a drill that are not currently functioning. So, let's get rid of those. This one is still going. For now. How long for? We don't know. But so far, this one is still surviving. But we might need to move that one too at some point. Okay, so that's the easy way through to that other cave system. But yeah, without a good place to put stuff down. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there was another cave up here too, wasn't there? Which we never came back to. I mean, we can place down wind turbines and stuff again if we want to, but they don't really do anything. Tier 2 drill, Tier 3 drill. I mean, well, there was one of those, and there was one of those. So let's just put them down, just to get the resources out of our inventory. Oh, you're kidding me. This started melting ages ago, and I never came back, and this is where Osmium was the whole time. That's hilarious. Wow. Okay, I am a fool. This is still melting, though. 5 micro K for the rest, yeah. Now, is it going to give me more osmium now if I put this down here? Nope, still iron. Okay, so that's still not useful, but there is more osmium here at least. I can't believe I didn't come back here at all for so long. Oh, that's right, I've got a ton of grow beds and stuff up here. Huge amount of eggplant seeds. Oh yeah, my eggplant's probably finished by now. And there was a fusion thing in here that we still don't know how to power. Okay, well, I can collect all of the rest of the osmium that's loose here anyway. So let's just do that. Take it back to base. And I kind of need to mentally have in mind preserving 2 of them for an ore extractor. Peekaboo. It depends on how much I end up using is the other thing. Because I probably only need to build 1 biolab, maybe? And obviously I'll be upgrading my jetpack, but that's finite. Well, our eggplant should be finished so we can put an algae spreader down over here. We haven't gone all the way to the obsidian still, which is what we kind of set out to do, but since when have we ever achieved exactly what we wanted to without getting distracted? That's not how this works. So far the flower spreader just looks the same as a... Oh, I'd never put flowers in it, that's why I'm an idiot. Alright, we'll come back. We just know to come back with some more flowers at some point. Let's go make an algae spreader over here. Let's make it over by our other... Actually, no, there's this little island over here. This is where our life pod was, over here. Maybe we just make it up here. There you go. That's kind of the marker for where our life pod was. At least we can zoom over the water surface. Oh, what's actually... Oh, I didn't check out the tier 3 jetpack. I keep forgetting to do these things. Now I have osmium, I can make my upgrades. I'm just getting fixated too much on the map module, which isn't actually that useful, so... kind of want to go up on top of that, where those sandfalls are. Okay, also we should harvest some of the other stuff. So the squash, what does that give me? 40, okay, so it's not as useful. Beans are 60, they are the most useful so far. Jetpack, tier 2, super alloy, osmium, sulfur. I can use it from both sides, that's good. Nice. And then tier 3 needs explosive powder, which I can't make yet. Okay. Biolab. 2 osmium, 3 super alloy. Where should I make this? I don't want things to be accidentally flooded. That's the thing. I wonder if I can make it up here. Oh, I should also empty this. And drink one of them. I don't notice a huge difference with the jetpack, it must be said. Let's get rid of that door. And does that extend off this way? Ah. Why is it putting it so close? Okay, so that's locked there. Or there. Nice. And then can I put the door now here? Okay, nice. Hey, there we go. So, fertilizer, we need algae and eggplants. Bioplastic nugget, we need mushrooms. Bacteria sample, we need algae. Explosive powder, sulfur and iridium. Alright, so we know where to get those. Sulfur's going to be a bit of a scarce thing. I know where to get a bunch of it, but I can't help but feel that that's going to be our next level of scarcity. Bunch of sulfur, bunch of iridium. Right. Because we can't just make sulfur, right? I don't know, maybe we can at some point. So we need 4 sulfur and a couple of iridium. Did we leave any sulfur at our wreck base up this way? I can now go up a little higher with the jetpack, sort of. There's also our base over here. Can I use this to follow up with my jetpack? Yes, good. What did I leave in here? Well, iridium, so that's a good start. There was a bunch of stuff I'd left in here as well, wasn't there? There we go. And get those flowering plants. I'm going to upgrade this locker to a big one. That's fine. Fabric I really don't care about. It's used for things like bears and... bears? Beds and chairs. Not bears. Beds and chairs. And I don't really care about those. Must be said. So we've got another couple of grow labs or biolabs up there that I'm not actually using. But they're producing oxygen, so that's good. We're up to almost 25 MTI now, which is good. We need to check our base over here for sulfur. Did I miss that big cave over there before? No, that's the iridium cave. Gotcha. I get really turned around sometimes. The air is becoming much clearer, that's for sure. Alright, let's get our spare rocket engines out of here too, shall we? So a bunch of extra stuff. Oh, we can make another uranium rod. Let's do that, just to condense things down. Do that. We'll leave some loose iridium, though. So, there wasn't any spare sulfur here, after all. Okay. Never mind. More flowers, though. Make another flower spreader, maybe. So if I can make the explosive powder and get the better jetpack, then that would be nice. Get all our upgrades in a row, and then maybe we can still zoom down to the, whatchamacallit? Zoom down to the obsidian area. Alright, so, because what did we need? We needed... Maybe we used a sulfur for that. We need 2 explosive powder. Okay. We only have 2 sulfur. We need 4 and 2 iridium. Okay. Well, let's put all of these rods in here. We're running out of space again. Okay. Maybe we need another giant locker. All the lockers. Put the extra tech items in here, shall we? What do we need for another flower spreader? Super alloy, fertilizer. Let's take those 2 out. Yeah, magnesium and super alloy. We can make more flowers. Hopefully this area isn't going to get completely flooded. Okay, now this one can have red flowers. Can't believe I never checked what I should put in here. Oh, it's gonna have to start again now. Okay. And get 2 more sulfur. I mean, in reality, get a ton more sulfur. Here's some sulfur. It's only a couple, but I only need a couple. I'll just clear out this cave entirely. Good. Done. Moving on. What are you? Iron. Okay. Is there anything else up the back here that I should know about? I never went further up here. What's the betting there's other things that I missed? Golden chest? Some other entrance into the wreck? No? Okay. Well, that makes me feel slightly better that I don't think I missed anything here. Good. Back to base. One of them. I want to go to our biolab to make the explosive powder first. What does our algae look like? It's got anything growing on yet? Oh yeah, there's a little bit of stuff there. Oh, now we have tier 2 algae generator. Interesting. What do we need for that, I wonder? More bioplastic nuggets, more fertilizer, but otherwise everything that we have, pretty much. And can't you collect algae as well? Oh yeah, there we go. Nice, okay, so we can collect that stuff underneath. Good. Okay, we're going to have to stop past our primary base just to get oxygen first. We do have an oxygen canister, but that would be a waste. It's right there. I really should have put the biolab down here instead. I don't know why I put it so far away. Ooh, pink flowers. Excellent.